I'm Josh Brewer. I want to talk about FRC. So FRC stands for Functional Range Conditioning. It is a systematic process that helps identify health of joints, and it also allows to increase joint health by increasing active range of motion. So what I want to demonstrate is a shoulder car, and there are two main exercises. There's a car, which stands for controlled articulation rotation, and then there's a pale rail, which stands for progressive angular isometric loading and regressive angular isometric loading. But I want to focus on the car today. So when you see a car done, the majority of people think it's just a simple arm circle. So if she just did a normal arm circle and just moved her arm, it would look something like this. Okay? The difference between an arm circle and a car is an exploration of the joint space. All right, so she literally is going to intensify her whole body. So this process is called a radiation. So she's going to start on this side. She has a super tight fist, and then everything from her stomach is going to be contracted outward to all of her appendages. Okay? So everything should be completely locked tight, and the reasoning for that is we don't want any compensation. All right? So compensation through the arm typically occurs through rotation of the upper body, or lateral, or a front to back flexion, or extension of the trunk. So once everything is locked, she's going to explore her active range of motion. So she's going to start by trailing as tight to the body as possible. She's going to increase the intensity as she continues to find spots or stoppages that she cannot move through. Once she reaches maximum flexion, she's going to start to rotate through an axial movement and continue to explore the space in her shoulder. And once she finds active movement, she's going to continue to groove that pattern all the way through. And once she's done, she'll finish right next to her body with a completely flipped arm. And then she's going to repeat the process by going back. Notice her whole entire trunk is not moving. The entire movement is going right through her shoulder. So as she reverses the process, she's still exploring space. Now she's just doing it in a reverse manner. And once she finishes, she can completely relax. So once we initiate the movement, all right, if there is a blockage, let's say she gets to, say, here on her flexion, a majority of the people are going to lean to compensate, and then they're going to rotate their upper body. Understand that we're trying to completely isolate the joint, okay? We want to completely isolate the joint. So that is the purpose of a shoulder car, or any car. There's obviously a car for every single joint in the body, but that's just one that we're going to cover.